name is Jack. I'm here working as a professional tour guide in Vietnam for about 4 years, yeah. And right now we are in the Nguyễn Thị Thực apartment, which is one of the oldest apartment area in all of Saigon. And we are here today in a 12 tasting food tour in Vietnam. Yeah.
So, how's the job?
How old is my job?
Yeah.
I'm working here. I've worked for this company for about over a year, but for this specific kind of job, I've worked here for about 4 years already in the city. I've worked here. I have worked in this job ever since I was in my second year in university.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's worked as a kind of like a part-time job as well as because I'm studying in the how do I say it I've studied tourism as well. So we have to also work as a tour guide at some point to earn a degree, to earn some credit for the degree. Yeah, basically. So it's work as kind of like a part-time job. Also help out with my study at the same time. Right. Yeah. And a lot of tourism students in Vietnam right now are also doing that because Vietnam we have English too. We have English as a second like mandatory subject that you have to learn, also as a mandatory second language that you have to learn. But in Vietnam, there aren't a lot of like opportunities for you to use your English even if you learn it in school, right? Because like your parents, your grandparents, your friend, we are all Vietnamese, so we have no reason to use English. So it's kind of hard for a tourism student to practice their English, right? But if you work for in this kind of job ever since like you work in second years in high school in university, for example, right? You have a lot of opportunity to working with the foreign tourists, foreign people in general, right? And because of that, you're able to practice your English a lot and get a little bit more confident, have your like a more fluent speaking English, basically. Yeah.
So you do only this food tours, or you do other tours also?
I do all kinds of tour, but mostly in Ho Chi Minh City because it's closer to where I live, yeah, and because it's also part time. Yeah, so I usually only do tour for about if during the high season I would do a whole day as well, but usually right now we're not in the high season, so only half a day. So usually the tour in the morning starts from like 8 a.m. go all the way to like 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. or the one in the afternoon starts from like 1 p.m. go all the way to 5 p.m. and the one in the nighttime starts at 5 or 6 p.m. and go all the way to 9 or 10 p.m. Yeah. So our tour right now we start at 4, so we're gonna finish in about 8 p.m. Yeah.
So, what do you want to say to rest of the world if they want to open like this tour means in the bike? Have like this, no, tour in the bike, touring the bike.
Yeah.
So what do you want to tell about that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so the tour in a motorbike or motorcycle, or like some European tourists also call them scooter because it's quite small for them. But basically, this kind of tour, I would say that it works as kind of like a small part-time tool that can help the student to gather more experience as well as making like a little bit money on the side. But still, to me, like the main things on the tour, like you get to interact with the foreign tourists. Yeah. And that is one way you can like improve your English. That's the first of all. Secondly, you can improve your knowledge about like the rest of the world. You're allowed to talk with the tourists. You know where they come from, what they do over there, and what's happened over the world, all over the world by just working this kind of tour. And to do the tour in the motorcycle like this, depending on the city that you're staying in, but Ho Chi Minh City is quite chaotic. If we talk about the traffic, yeah, it's quite chaotic. So you need to have like good experience living in the city in general, or you need to have like a good driving skills, basically. Yeah, in order to drive a scooter and talking at the same time in a tour like this. Yeah, and usually the local in the city, or I would say like the people that's originally from the city, they have all of those skills that they needed to like talk to you and driving at the same time, and then provide you a better experience in general, and also like they have more knowledge because their family or their ancestor was from the city, yeah, before the war, things like that. Yeah, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
So now suppose in India, any city, someone wants to start like this a tour company where they hire interns, they
Yes.
hire guides,
Yeah.
give them opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, so if someone wants to open like this in India or Malaysia, any state, any cities
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very good concept. Which
Yes.
the in Vietnam you're doing a very good
Yeah.
concept. Okay, in motorcycle tourist guide in motorcycle
Yeah.
where you show the culture, you show the food. So what they have to do
Uh,
and what the tourists look mostly.
it depends. Hmm. Like if you wanted to open motorcycle tour in anywhere in the world, I would say like it depends on the city as well. Because like some city are not fit to do like the scooter because of the traffic, yeah. But usually in you can do it quite easy in like Asian country in general, or like just country that using motorcycle in general, yeah. And usually for this kind of tour, what the tourists looking in, because when the tourists they travel to a country that have motorcycle, usually those people I would say are a little bit more adventurous because they want to try it out, right? They want to try the motorcycle out. They want to take a trip using the motorcycle as well. So usually what the tourists will look for is that they want to look for an experience on the scooter, not just the talking, but like the driving, the feeling of being on the scooter, driving around with the wind flow by your body rather than being in the car like completely isolated from your surrounding. When you're driving on the street, you also like interacting with other people on the street, like the vendors and stuff like that. And with people, the tour guide, the tourists, when they book the motorcycle tour like this, are usually the one that they want to explore the city as well, but they want to explore it with the local people and the most local ways as possible. Like they want to do it the way the local people they do it, right? Which is the motorcycle. Yeah, usually that's what they're looking for in a tour like this.